coolin' cousins? It's G.
And it's Queen.
And we back with another banging video.
So by the title, we are discussing where we've been, what's going on with the moving process, and just some things that y'all do not know.
Just a little bit of everything.
Yeah. Since people won't be in our business anyways. Yeah. Let's get that. Let's get to this video. Okay, so the reason why we have not been on YouTube is because it's been a lot going on in our lives, like just us elevating life, period. Like just trying to get us together. And for us to get us together is like stuff really do take time. Yeah. We giving ourselves time. Yeah. Anything you want to say about our being on YouTube?
Just a whole lot. That's it.
And it's not negative, it's just, we just trying to get ourselves together. We're gonna come back on the camera and start that, we just trying to do when time is right. Keep supporting us. Yeah, because it's what's up. Our moving process. Now we're gonna give y'all the entire ordeal. So people can stop asking, stop making assumptions, stop saying stuff that have nothing to do with them, and just all of that. So yeah, let's get into it, cousins. What's up? So you want to say what's going on first? What the first little thing?
So we was living out here
In New Orleans.
Yeah. We was living out here with some family. We was trying to move and we wasn't finding an available. We couldn't get neither a house or none of that. Like anything we looking for, can't find it. So we started weighing our options with like moving around different places.
And I'm gonna tell y'all this. I was like, you know what? Since there's nothing here, that's a sign. I just felt like it was so much of a sign because I was losing friends back to back, like so much, y'all. I was at the funeral almost every other week because I was losing friends. I lost 2 family members, so it was like so much going on. I just felt like there was nobody but God like leading us somewhere else than here. We're gonna get to that because it was real much needed. So yeah, that's basically what went on. Why we left New Orleans. Again, we were staying with a family member. We had then moved out of our place. And we stayed with family for like maybe 2-3 months. And who wants to live with their family members? Like, it's just not like having your own,
Especially it's different after you already done had your own.
Yeah.
You know what it's like to,
Yeah, so, things was going good. Like, work was good, car was good. Everything was just going good. And it's like, we need a place to stay and there's nothing available. We chasing down landlords, calling different people. And it was just so much. Like, so yeah. So we weighed our options, guys. We chose we chose Utah.
I think it was about 4, maybe 5.
Arkansas, Texas, Shreveport. And I think that was it.
It's another one. No, I think it was another one.
But that's pretty much, yeah. So, yeah. And we chose different, we chose off the errors. Like, we found so many houses out there that was available, moving, next day. That's what we needed. We was ready to move. We were so eager to move, y'all. Then it was, again, we stayed in a family house for 3 months. Now it's going to the holidays, y'all. Who wants to do Thanksgiving at their family house? Christmas, it's just so much that you don't want to do in somebody else's house.
Yeah, I hosted my own shit.
You're right. You want to be in your own comfort zone. You want to wake up Christmas morning, Thanksgiving, you want to be on comfort zone. So it was we were ready. Oh, we skipped something. We ended up finding something out here that was available, y'all. They gave us the run around like it was nothing. We gave them money and everything. So there was 2 moving dates, right?
Yeah.
Okay, y'all, before we looked up different states and different places.
Forget the 2 moving dates, just when they gave us the first moving date.
Right. So we had a moving date and we ended up going there. And they're okay, it's not ready. Y'all gonna come on another day. Cool, that was fine with us. Mind y'all, we so eager because it's we ready to move. We got our stuff packed up in a car every day. Y'all, we drive around we living in a car at this point. Clothes in the car, shoes in the car, girl, plaques, all type of stuff in our car. We ready to move. We went back the second time, right? That was the second time we went back?
Yeah.
Y'all, and we were so mad we called off work. We oh yeah, we turned our job. We about to move. We gotta move in.
Yeah, I was about to say, that was the day
that was the move-in day. We get there. You could tell this for
we called them and everything. First of all, we called them and everything before we even came there just to make sure because they hadn't already. It was all right, it's going to be a little week. You know how it go. So, get there. I got out. I'm all right, so let's go do this. Let's go sign papers, all right. The lady telling me, all right, well, you sign the paper, it'll be yours, but I don't know. You might not be able to see it. So I'm like, I can't see it. I'm like, when I called, the lady told me I could come see it. So what's going on? She's like, all right, well, you got to wait till she come back so that she can show it to you because we don't know what's going on. So I'm like, all right. I'm like, all right. I'm trying not to click out. I'm like, all right, you know, it's moving day. Let's keep it cool. Let's keep it cool. We
sat in our car for like an hour and a half waiting for them to
go back to the car. Yeah, go back to the car. We waiting. I'm like, oh, no. We ain't take it as a bad sign. We just was like, all right, well, we waiting on this one person. You know, they be saying people get their commission and all that. So I'm just thinking, they trying to get their money. You know? Yeah. So, all right. When that person come, we get back in there. I'm getting ready to sign the papers. I'm signing the lease and everything. Because they wouldn't show it to me till we signed the lease and all that. And I had to put license name, all type of stuff they was asking for.
And they didn't tell us that neither, y'all. They didn't tell us we had to put license name. None of that, y'all. None of that
was spoken until we got there.
None of it.
Until the lady came.
Hold on. Now we know that when we do put the lights on, but y'all know how, well,
you don't not get your keys because you ain't put your lights on because it's not your business. And then they wanted a code and everything. Like,
hold on, but when I'm moving, y'all lights supposed to already be on because it's supposed to be an apartment names, period. So like, and they never come out the same day put your lights on. They come out like 2 business days over to put your lights on. So that was something else. So finish.
Oh yeah, sorry. So they didn't even give us the keys. They walked us to the apartment. We walked back though. Man, still got the pictures?
We should have the pictures. If we got the pictures, still we'll put it up because y'all, it's been like 6 months, y'all. But it's definitely going up there, y'all.
So man, we walked in there. And I tell you, I stayed in better apartments in the East. Like what?
And if you're from New Orleans, you know the East.
We didn't even tell them where we was at.
In Metairie.
Expensive. All these.
We giving out coins and we ready, y'all. And I'm telling y'all, our car packed up like we lived in our car.
We had everything for them. Had everything for them.
You know?
Man, so we get in there.
Dirt in the tub. Lights off. So we're about to move in with no lights because they know for a fact energy not coming out that same day with your lights on. The kitchen they have a stove. And they have a stove and refrigerator. They had roaches. They had stains on the carpet.
They had people's stuff still in the closet.
Still in the house and everything. Shoes,
before they told us the week, they was like, oh yeah, it gotta be clean. They gotta be this. It gotta be that. They made us think that the lights was on and everything. Like, oh yeah, you switch it over. Y'all can move in. Today's moving ready. We like, how is this moving ready? Ain't no water on. Ain't no lights on.
How all this gonna get on the same day?
What y'all
expect? It's already 4 o'clock in the evening.
Man, you crazy.
Y'all, we had to call work for that. No.
We had everything.
And it's crazy because I want y'all to understand something. Again, we was living with a family member. And you know how some people are like this. The family member went on comfort zone back in. We was ready to move anyways. It wasn't like, oh, y'all gotta move. And then like they was like putting us out. But it was everybody just ready.
Like everybody just ready for everybody to get back in their own basically.
So, we tell this family like this our second time to this family, we moving. They had to come back with our stuff because we wasn't moving. So I'm like, dang, and that was more of my problem than it not being ready. I'm like, I gotta go back to stay in my house.
But it's I don't know.
And it's the thing that
we telling people we moving and we excited about moving and then it don't happen like
right. So back to again, y'all. We had to skip that part. So back to where we was. So I'm like, there was nobody but God. There was a sign from God saying that we didn't need to be here. We need to be someone else doing something else. It was just, you know, when so much be going wrong, dealing with some of y'all just be like,
it's time to get that up.
Turn the page. Yeah, so it was just time to do something else. So we did a will. The will kept choosing Texas and Shreveport. Okay. Mind you, at first, I just felt like it was time for me to go. I was going through a lot, y'all. I was going through a lot, losing friends. It was so much. New Orleans has gotten so hectic. And on the other hand, she was worrying about it, y'all. So I'm never going to say we both did not want to move. It's just that she still had like a little point in her mind that was like, I don't want to leave. But like I had to get her to understand that how we going to be here with nowhere to live. There was nothing available. I can see if there was so much available, y'all. There was nothing available. So it was like we had to go somewhere. And mind y'all, we had went to a house in Independence and went to a look. Y'all was looking at some different houses. The next day we texted them, oh, it's gone. But you know, it was just so much. Y'all was taking our drive to go see these places. It was just so much going on. So it was like, yeah, it's time to go. So we did a will. The will kept choosing. I told y'all it was Utah, Arkansas, Texas, Shreveport, and maybe it was one other place. Something else. So the will kept choosing Shreveport and Texas. Cool. So like, you know, And that was kind of okay because, again, she still had a little doubt in her mind that she didn't want to be too far away from her family and stuff. And I kind of was on the bench where, like, I just needed a little breather. There's so much going on here. You know, I was going through so much. So, yeah, so I'm like, that's Texas, neither Shreveport, too far or too close. They're both 4 hours away from New Orleans. 4 to 5 hours. It's not too far, not too close. So, yeah. The house in Texas, like, houses in Texas just ended up, it was just so much going with that. So I'm like, cool, whatever. We might as well go to Shreveport because they
weren't giving us the runaround.
They weren't giving us the runaround. They was basically like, hey, y'all got your money, y'all can come, y'all can go look at it, then y'all can move in. So we like, and that's what we wanted. Right, we got to run around with so much. And I'm just like, Texas is a good place and stuff like that. Maybe just went out of time for Texas, you know? It was just getting so many runarounds and so many, oh, that's the next company. You got to call this one. And, oh, you got to get this money to this one. Then you got to do this for this. And then y'all, again, we didn't really want to travel out to do so much of this. We wanted to kind of do, like, the process at home. Texas was like, oh, no, we can't even start this without this. You can't do this. It was just so much. So we like, cool. We ready to move. Right. So, Monday, my aunt just like, y'all, I gotta go that way. Y'all wanna go to Shreveport and look at some houses? I'm like, cool. Mind you, my auntie had to go to Texas. And again, Texas was giving us so many runarounds. Why look at stuff in Texas? So, you know, we could have, we should have. You know, even she even told us that. She's like, y'all should have.
We probably would have found something.
We probably would have found something we like. You're right. Yeah. Probably would have did better, like going into places than calling like we was doing when we was in New Orleans.
We did good shooting.
Right. So my aunt was like, I'm going to Texas. I could just, you know, we go to Shreveport and look at some houses. It's cool. We looked up about. Well, we went there with just one house in our mind, y'all. We got there, it was a total shit show.
Pictures are deceiving.
Very deceiving. It was very, I'm like, no. But that should have made us not ever say that we wanted to live in Shreveport. But we're going to get there, though, y'all. We're going to get there. We're going to get there. It's a lot. We're going to get there. So, after that, my aunt, like, no. Like, my aunt, she's very big on, like, you know, you're living, like, you want to be comfortable. And she like, no. So we like, no, this ain't it. You know, the house was smoked out, it had carpet and floor. It was small. The cabinets was nasty, y'all. It was just nasty. Some of the neighborhoods
one idea.
Oh, it was just nasty. It was just none of them. So my auntie asked that same realtor, did they have any other houses on market? So we went to go see like about 4 or 5 different houses that day. Yeah. And again, the man was so ready to get off, y'all. We went out there like 3 o'clock. He was done for like. So my auntie like, run him. You know, this is job. Make him show you different places. That's what y'all here for.
He gave us a couple. Right. Rode around.
He went saw a couple and. So we went to like 4 or 5 houses.
Crazy. You know what I think we should end up with though? Just a little sidebar. That White House that we was looking at, that had the little trailer on the side. That probably would have been a window.
And it was newly renovated too. But no, we didn't want that.
Yeah, I know.
Okay, y'all. So, cool. We ended up liking 2. I liked it 1, but it was kind of like too small. If that makes sense. She liked it the other one, and it didn't come with appliances. Okay, so keep that in mind, y'all. One was too small that I liked, and that also it did come with appliances. It just didn't come with refrigerator, so it missed one appliance. And the one that she liked didn't have appliances at all, like nothing, like nothing. But it was bigger. So we ended up talking it out and come to agreement and coming around. It was like, I'm gonna go through it. And she like, cool, y'all. When we went in there, it was lovely. It had like these little perks, you know, it's going to be like that. When you're renting, you're not going to get nothing perfect, you know. It had a little perk and it was like, cool, it's good for us, you know. Yo, we did the process in like 2 days.
Yeah, it was quick.
2 days, y'all. Mine just
we found that house, came back that day. It was like,
it was a weekend. It was a Friday winter. So mind you, the weekend was Saturday and Sunday. Yeah. That Monday, y'all, we let them know we wanted it. We was already approved for it. We got them with that because we wanted to work like 2 more days to build our money a little bit because we was getting paid like the job we had, we worked and got paid the same day. So we wanted like 2 more paychecks. So we're like, we stayed for like 2 days, then we left. So y'all, that process took nothing but like 4 days for us to find a house and move in. Y'all, we were so excited. It was ready. Mind y'all, Thanksgiving was coming up, Christmas coming up. Then after Christmas is her birthday. After her birthday is Valentine's. After Valentine's is my birthday. So it was just so much. We didn't want to be nobody else home, you know. Trying to experience
just all everything going
right.
on.
Yo, we was so comfortable in our own house. We got there, we got settled, everything was good. It was great. Now we did again. we didn't do, and y'all always research places when you're moving from somewhere that you're comfortable from. Like,
From
we only do
jobs
New Orleans.
to getting around to
Right. Look up
everything.
places when y'all trying
Find
to
out
move.
where the house is around.
Yes.
All that, like,
do all that
you
research,
gotta
y'all.
be able
We
to-
were in a rush because we was already not in our own place for 3 months. Like, what? We were so used to being our own. It's like, no, we weren't going for it. So always remember, y'all research and do your research on different places y'all want to be in. So now we're about to get into why we love Shreveport. So y'all, we stayed in Shreveport from the beginning of November till the beginning of May. So that's November, 6 months. I got right, 6 months.
Yeah.
So we stayed there for 6 months, y'all. Mind y'all, it was a cool experience. It was a great experience. Nothing was wrong with Shreveport, y'all. We explored a little bit, like went to like the movies. We saw like it was a little strip mall.
Different.
It's different.
We told y'all. We told y'all.
Y'all saw.
We kept up a little bit.
Yeah, we experienced. We did a little couple things, and again, I was working home, and she had a job, so it was like we couldn't do so much. But y'all, we was very peaceful. We was having our own, y'all.
The neighborhood was good.
Right, like,
it was all.
We was so good. We experienced our holidays and all that together. It was great. Okay. Now we're gonna go to why we left Shreveport. Not looking at each other. You can say this for it.
I think you should talk about.
Oh Lord. Okay, y'all.
Listen. I might put my 2 cents in. That's a little bit.
Okay, y'all. So again, Shreveport was like the environment was not bad at all. Again, we needed to get away from things that was going on in New Orleans. It was so much. A lot going on in New Orleans. I was losing friends, family, and this. Not from like they died from cancer, but from gun violence. It's just so much was going on, and my inner self was just like, I need to get away. And I do appreciate us doing this step. You know, I don't regret that at all, y'all. Even though we did go through
Might not have been
the stuff,
ideal. It
right?
might not have been everything we thought.
But
it was
I appreciate
gonna
it.
be,
We
but
appreciate it.
It worked. It worked some
Right,
type
it
of
worked.
way.
We had our peace, y'all. We enjoyed each other company. It was peaceful for us. Okay. We loved because living in that home, the landlords didn't do things that they were supposed to, like. It was too many rodents, like. And y'all, it wasn't just like lovely roaches, y'all. It was ants, spiders, and
First of
y'all,
all,
it's on our bed.
This not city living. This country
living.
Like,
Country living, y'all.
don't call that other stuff you talking about. That right there was like,
Country
oh
living.
yeah.
Country living, y'all. So there were bugs in our house. It was so many spiders and spider webs, y'all. Ants in the tub, like that's what we need to clean ourselves. It's just no, it was not there at all. Their floor was so nasty, y'all. The whole 6 months I lived there, I have never took my shoes off to walk around the house. I stayed in one room, mind you. We had a 3-bedroom, 2 baths. They had a bathroom in our room and a bathroom outside our room. The floors were so nasty, y'all. The floors are naturally like stained with like stuff in it. Like, y'all, we tried everything. Tried
like
cleaning. Y'all, we spring cleaned for like 3
old.
days. It was just, it's old house. Y'all, the floor was nasty. When we first moved there, y'all, I know y'all gonna ask that. It was like they had like gloss on it.
They had them waxed.
They had them waxed it, but it still had the dirt.
Cut. They had
Yo.
everything. Like the house was made,
was
basically. Like,
But it said it's pressed, y'all. About like 2 days I was living there. Then we started looking at the floors, the walls. The walls had like hell in.
just
It was
days
just
coming
nasty.
inside and outside, and you like the
Nasty,
floor picking up
like-
all this. Like,
Right.
oh
Like
no.
it was just so much, y'all. The type of floor they had was like hospital floor. Like it was so nasty. It had like stuff staining. Like they waxed the floors and left dirt under the floor. Like they didn't clean them up and then they just waxed it with
They
stuff under
waxed
it.
over whatever was just in there.
And again, y'all, we had to buy our own wash and dryer, which there's no reason with that because some houses in apartments don't come wash and dryer. No problem. But we had to get our own refrigerator, own stove, y'all. We had to hook all that up ourselves. Didn't help with anything. When we asked them to come out for different things, like mind y'all, we paid our dues on time, everything on time. Y'all should be able to, in return, to make sure our house is comfortable. You know? Y'all, after a while, our air was not working. Heat was not working, y'all. Mind you, we moved there in like mid-winter. Mid-winter.
Yeah.
So once it went from winter to summer, nothing did not
The
work.
heat
no more.
worked the whole time. The winter was there. The heat
Summer
was-
came. It was getting hot, y'all, like in like April.
Something like that.
March,
I just knew
April.
when it started happening.
March, April, yeah. After my birthday.
That was just it.
After my birthday, it started like very much getting hot. No air conditioning. I'm like, what? We can't call them for nothing, y'all. Can't call them for nothing. But they go make sure you put in their money on time. Go make sure you pay them on time. Okay, make sure my house is done. You know?
Do all that.
And y'all, they sent someone out like twice, and it was not given. We still had ants in the tub. They came patched up the hole. At first, they come patch it up because it could create mold in the house. The next time they came stood it up. There was no more than the house when y'all passed it up. So y'all was just okay with us being in the tub with ants. So y'all, it wasn't ideal.
Pass it up and it still ain't make a difference
at all. It was not ideal. They had so much y'all in our bed. We was waking up with ants. It was just not ideal, y'all. It was time for us to go. Time for us to go. Not only that, again, I was working from home, so my money was good, great.
All right, I good.
She had to go there and get a job.
Not just no. I worked at what?
2 jobs. A grocery store and then a fast food.
All right, so we first got out there. Grocery store was like around the corner. We go to the grocery store. It's like $8, 8 something. Like.
Y'all.
First of all, I never went to a job and heard $8 ever in my life.
We're 19, 20 years old. We're gonna do $8.
What? So I'm like, but you know, first job, first offer, we hadn't been there, so I was like, a job is a job at this point. Money gonna have to make itself. If I gotta stay here, whatever, money gonna have to make itself. All right, cool. Worked there. Job just was flipping and flopping me for mornings and nights and all that. And when I told him, you know, I'm looking for a steady schedule because she working from home, working only mornings. So I'm like, all right, well, if I can work mornings and you don't have a problem with me working mornings, I'm gonna work mornings, get off. We can spend all nights together. We can be able to do stuff, you know, whatever. All right.
First check in, money wasn't good.
Yeah, forget that job.
I'm gonna say maybe she got 3 checks. It wasn't gonna. My job was every week.
Yeah.
I'm just like this. $100, y'all, can't make y'all living, okay? Don't do it.
Nothing under.
And I'm gonna say this because I know they have people from Shreveport, you know, that do make a living on certain things. I'm gonna say this. There were good jobs on the other side of the town, which is Bossier. We were not driving 20 minutes out to get her to work in a different city, Bossier, for her to make at least $12 an hour. That's very bogus. That was wrong. No.
They cops was hack-em-ups too. They pull you over for anything. So I'm not driving all the way.
They by myself. I worked at home.
Oh no.
It was
No. So, alright, got a next job. Went to Pizza Hut. Went in there, got the job like the next day. Alright, cool. Tax was still, pay was still all the same thing. Like, it was all the same thing. We went from job to job to job, but like just from me applying and stuff, all they paid was the same thing.
$8.
That's just what they did. Like,
no matter where you worked, y'all, the bank $8.
Anywhere, they cash
Walgreens $8. City Trends $8. Phone companies like Metro, T-Mobile $8. Like y'all, and it's crazy because where we lived at, when you come out out of the subdivision, number businesses. Nothing but businesses. Like,
you had maybe a couple of gas stations, but we talking like corner store gas stations. Like, one person only need to work in that max. Like,
and when you walk down like at least 15 minutes, y'all, then it was Whataburger, the Bangs, Walgreens, Popeyes, McDonald's, and that's where she had to work, y'all. And they had like so much in that one corner. Everything over there, y'all, was $8. No one can make a living off that. Now they do give you opportunity to move up. But again,
it's working
it takes a little while to actually move up in the job, period. And no matter what job you got. So, just working there.
It still take a whole lot of training, a whole lot of months. Regardless of what
you
gotta be there 3-4 months making $8 an hour to even be able to say, oh, I got out there and made. And then they max, it was like, I think it was like 13 I was going to be making if I became a manager or something like that.
It was 11.
That's even
worse.
It was
$3 more. It never went up to 18 on you tripping.
I didn't say 18, I said 13.
Never went up to that neither.
It was literally
15. Y'all, the pay was not enough to make a living at all. Like, at all. Okay,
it was not ideal.
It was the money thing, it was the house thing, y'all. And again, her job wasn't given for us to be able to get things done on the house. Like, you know, my job was good, but, you know, it's 2 of us, you know. It's 2 of us eating, 2 of us doing this. And then we had a car. So, you know, our car had to be serviced. Different things had to go in our car. We needed gas, new tires.
First got out there, got an oil change.
Yeah, y'all, it was like,
everything.
You have to make money now to spend it. And if we're not making enough, how can we be able to spend it? Yeah. But again, y'all, we was comfortable, we was happy. It was good, y'all. Like, that was the only problems. Okay. Anytime, and I'm gonna say this, and I'm gonna say this only one time, and I'm not saying no more. Anything that we do as a couple, we talk about and we agree on. She don't force me to do anything. I don't force her to do anything at all. That's never been us. Never.
Cause if we don't want to do it,
we're not gonna do it. Period. So us moving, us coming back, us doing anything that we do, y'all, it is a mutual conversation, mutual agreement. I'm not gonna say that one may not agree, but we never just fully not agree with each other.
Be like, oh no,
we never fully just be like, oh, I can't agree with this, and we talk about all that. And no, it's not y'all business. Like, like mind y'all business, cause it's not y'all business. But at the end of the day, let me tell you one thing for sure. She don't run me, and I don't run her. We're grown, but we are one. We're in a relationship. So anything that we do, we talk about it, we communicate. Communication is like this, period. Anything that we do is very mutual. We discuss it before we make any moves. What I'm saying is because we're back in New Orleans. Oh, not because she didn't want to go to the street boy and I made her up. She made me come to New Orleans. No. We're here because, again, our house is not going great. Money wasn't making. We know that this is a city where we can make money. We know exactly. So we did make sure we saved up and got certain things done so we can't come here and I didn't. Guess what? We got some things coming, which is why we ain't been on YouTube. We've been getting ourselves together. Just wait. Everything brand new. Nothing used, nothing is old. We literally started all the way over. Promise you that. Just wait. And that's why we've been on YouTube for a while, y'all, getting ourselves together. The reason why, and that's another thing, y'all. We was missing like carnival time because we was like, okay, we need to be able to save this. But also we want to travel. So we did come back for my birthday, which was supposed to come back for her birthday, which she ended up switching jobs, and again, it was not no money. To travel from one place to another, y'all, it's expensive, period. Whether it's a bus, a plane, a car, a train, it's expensive, period. And I was talking about you eating, the fact that, and there's two of us, luggage, all that, it's costly. So we had to be like, okay, we're going to miss this time traveling, we're going to travel this time. So that's what we was doing, you know. I have one guy brother and he's young, you know, he was seeing, I missed his seeing experience, you know, she missed certain things happen. So it was like, we was missing back home, but we never really wanted to like worry too much about people at home. You know what I'm saying? We just was missing like certain milestones that we just, you know, but that wouldn't have been part of it at all.
We were going to be missing, but it wasn't that major.
So y'all, we are back in New Orleans. We're getting our stuff together, period. And everything that we're doing, anything that we do, anything that y'all see, is very mutual. We discuss everything. We're not a couple that make each other do anything. We're not mean to each other. We're very loving, we're best friends first, period. So I'm going to say this one time. Mind your business when it comes to Raina and Brid's relationship, period. Mind your business. Keep your mouths closed because y'all talking about stuff that y'all don't know about. And that goes for anybody, period. Really and truly. So that's why we have not been on YouTube, y'all. That's why we're back in New Orleans. People have been asking. People want to know. Again, stay tuned because we're getting ourselves together for real.
It's really only up from here.
It's only up from here, y'all. And that's why we left Shreveport. Period. That's why we left from New Orleans in the beginning. That's why we left from Shreveport. That's why we back.
I just think that Shreveport was that mindset of, all right, kick that bit in the third gear. Like, that was it right there.
And again, y'all, we don't regret it because, again, we needed breather from a lot that was going on, y'all. It was so much.
But if you ask me, it taught us that we don't have to be away to keep people away. Like, we could keep our peace without being like, oh, yeah, we stay around the corner. We can stay right around the corner and you ain't even going to know it.
Y'all, it's all about peace. Find peace in y'all first. Again, we're one. We don't force each other to do anything. We find peace in us first. We come first, period. Always make sure y'all love yourselves first, put y'all first, not cousins, sisters, mothers, brothers, friends too. Don't put them first. Y'all come first always, guys. Period. So again, that is our moving process. That's why we have not been on YouTube. That's everything that be going with us. That's the update for y'all. Yeah, again, stay tuned. Period. Look at us.
Don't look at us right now.
We
are